Newcomb can really think up some beauties. Saddle up the horses.
We're going to play a little game in town this afternoon. And Sharper's going to be it.
Wake up. Come on. On your feet. How would you like to go for a little horseback ride?
I don't know.
Come on, we want you to go with us. We're going to town, borrow some money from the bank. Come on.
Funny, Newcomb wanted us here at 2 o'clock sharp. I wonder what he's got to tell us.
There's only one way to find out, Cookie. Ask him.
Hey, snap out of it. We're going in the bank for a minute. You wait outside. We won't be long. Come out, we'll split up. We'll all meet at the Rimrock. Got it?
Right. Well, you're right on time. Look.
Sheriff! Catch him, Roy, and we'll give him a quick trial.
You get to your feet.
Tom.
Tom, I don't know.
Tom, what are you doing in a stick-up? Have you lost your mind?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, if that's the way you feel about it, we better go see the sheriff.
I can't understand what's the matter with that boy. He seems perfect physically except for that bruise on his head, but he still won't talk.
Well, maybe we better get Alf down here. That might do some good.
Oh, please, Cookie, not yet. If Alf hears about that bank robbery, the shock would kill him. Remember what the doctor said.
Sue's right. We can't let Alf know about this.
You say he still doesn't remember anything?
That's what he says. Every time I ask him something, he just says he can't remember.
It could be amnesia. Sheriff, do you mind if I try a little experiment?
Not at all, Roy. Anything that might help Tom.
Fellas, you know how proud Tom was of being a border patrolman. Come on, I'll need your help.
Let's sing a song for all the boys along the far frontier. The lads we hail who ride the border trail along the far frontier. From the blue-bonnet prairies of Texas to the mountains California way, those hard-riding sons of the saddle do their duty night or day. Their fame has grown in every place they're known along the far frontier. They stand for right, and for their cause they'll fight if trouble should appear. story of the West is written, to the world it will be clear. There's glory in the story of the Border Patrol along the far frontier.
Oh, Tom, that song, doesn't it mean anything to you? Please.
Go away and leave me alone.
I'll call the doctor.
All right, Sheriff. Sue, you better get back to Alf. And whatever happens, don't let him know about this. Sheriff, if you don't mind, I'd like to go in and have a talk with Tom.
Go right ahead, Roy.
Thanks. What are you trying to get away with, Tom? I think you're lying.
Don't call me a liar. I told you I don't remember.
You don't remember. I still think you're lying.
Hey! Hey, Roy!
Stop that fighting, you two, or I'll lock you both up.
Hey, break it up, Roy. Are you crazy? Fighting a man in a place like this. Stop that fighting or I'll let you have it. Oh! Oh. Roy, don't hit Tom. What would Al say? Roy!
I still think you're lying.
Roy! Roy! Roy Rogers, if I could get in there, I'd bust every bone in your hard head. Just give me these keys. I'll teach you a thing.
Okay, Cookie, go ahead.
Oh, Roy, you know I couldn't lay a hand on you. But why did you hit Tom?
Well, I feel as bad about it as you do, but his amnesia was caused by a blow on the head. And I thought maybe a shock like this would bring him back to us. Get me some water, quick.
All right, Roy.
But only a small glass this time.
All right, Roy.
Tom.
Hello, Roy.
Hi.
Sheriff. There's old Cookie.
Hello, Tom. Roy, it worked.
What happened? What are we doing in here?
Hey, Tom, have a drink. You were hit on the head 3 days ago, and you've had amnesia.
Let me rest for a while, Roy.
You can rest in a minute. This is mighty important, Tom. What do you remember last?
Well, I stopped a truck loaded with drums of soybean oil. I remember that one of the drums sounded hollow. And then...
They must have been smuggling something in them drums. Tom, do you remember who was driving the truck?
Never saw him before, Cookie.
Do you remember anything particular about the truck?
Yes, there was, Roy. They tried to pull a fast one on me. And when I chased them, one of the drums fell off the truck and rolled off the road. I'm sure they were smuggling something.
Do you remember where it went off?
Sure. Near the dry lake above Willow Springs.
Good. We'll go out and have a look. Where are the boys?
They're out front. They said they'd wait for you.
Can't I help, Roy?
You just stay here and take it easy. We don't want anybody to know what's happening.
Anything happen?
We're going for a ride.
What for?
Look for an oil can.